camera all toe up. Well, no, it's not. It's just looks like it's tilted. Maybe I look like I'm tilted. Okay. Hello. How are we doing today? How is everybody? Long time no see. Long time no see. How you guys been? Okay. Everyone's been enjoying their summer. Let's go on ahead and get into this read, okay? I am using Maji with the T, the Chosen One deck. Maji with the T. Okay. First card out. We need to sage the space, okay? I went and got some sage yesterday, and I'm going to continue saging. But there's something about saging your space. And switch your sage up. You know, if you've been using the same sage for a very long time, switch it up. You know, try something new to get some new energy moving in, okay? Because I know I'm very fixated, so I'll just keep using the same thing over and over again until someone says, you know, you could do it another way, right? And I'm like, oh, yeah. So, you know. We also have time to shine. So for some of you guys who have been wanting to work behind the scenes, maybe it's time for you to step out in front. Do not worry is here. Don't worry. I know it's easier said than done because a lot of people are worry warts, but don't worry. Everything is working out and will work out. Sometimes things are just literally, it can be hard, but don't worry, okay? Because you got abundance coming. This is beautiful. So you got abundance coming. I'm just going to pull some cards and I'm going to move on to some other oracle cards, okay? I just want to clarify abundance for the collective. Abundance. Clarify abundance. We have this Three of Cups. So that's celebration, okay? A group of you, there will be some type of, everybody gonna eat type of energy, right? Why did I even pull another one? Why did I even, the Five of Cups. Now, clarify the Five of Cups. The Ten of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So, Queen of Wands is Leo, Aries, Sag energy here. The Five of Cups is definitely giving me the energy of sadness. Maybe there was a third party that you thought you were going to be getting money with, or you thought you were going to be eating with, and it turns out that's not what's happening. The Ten of Wands, it's just a lot of pressure that needs to just be relieved. Maybe you thought something was going to be abundant with the group or with someone and you had to let them go. Clarify this Queen of Wands.
You want me to just do this when you're done?
Yeah, that's fine, baby. Clarify
Also,
this.
can you get pumpkin pies too when it's fall? Please.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin pie. With whipped cream. I love pumpkin pie.
Okay.
Nana got me into it.
Mm-hmm.
Just this fall.
Okay.
Thank you.
How you doing, Jada? Golly gee, I miss you guys. Yes, I missed you guys too. I just been trying to rest. As you can see, we've been eating pie. So, we've been in here eating pie. Getting our big back up, as my daughter said. She came down here and she was like, get your big back up. So, that's what I've been doing. Anyway, we have the Empress and the Fool here. Something about you opening up. Also, too, with the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Wands energy, that's about controlling your temper, too. Some people, sometimes there could be somebody jealous around you that's jealous with the Three of Cups, or you're needing to control your temper. We do have the Empress here with the Fool, big Aries energy. We have the Six of Pentacles. This talks about balance. And then we have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. Male or female, it's about you getting a schedule. what's happening this, Leo season is getting on a schedule, getting your schedule back for some of you guys, getting more disciplined, putting something to paper or something like that. Just realizing that it's time to get organized. King of Pentacles, male or female, is extreme, especially the King of Pentacles. He is very serious about whatever it is he's working on, and it may require you to get your hands dirty, which means you may have to put in some effort, put in some time, spend more time on something than you normally would. But when it's done, you're going to be so proud of yourself. You're going to be so grateful, and it could financially pay off with this abundance. Also, too, don't let people, push you when you're not ready. Because some of you guys may feel like you're not ready. And I think the only time you really know is when you know. It's when that silent voice you're sitting with yourself says it's okay to do this, or jump, or let's do this, with their full energy. So I feel like when you get ready to do whatever this is that is going to bring in abundance for you, it's going to be one of those situations where it's extremely spontaneous. It's going to be where you're feeling the push. It's like, or you're missing being celebrated, because I have missed you guys, The Five of Cups and the Three of Cups is missing the celebration, missing the group activities, missing, some of you guys may have stopped doing something. You could have been a part of an organization, or, hanging out with a group of friends, or, just putting something together, and you kind of just backed away because you needed to sometimes you just need to get your energy together. Sometimes, I remember before I started doing this, there was readers that I used to watch all the time, and they would be every single day. They would just be on. And one of the readers I was watching, she disappeared for like 2 months. And I was like, the nerve of her. Don't she know she got people over here that need to look at her and hear her and stuff like that? I'm okay, you guys. And I was like devastated. And when she finally came back, she was rejuvenated. She is rested. She da-da-da-da-da. And I was just like, oh, okay, But at the time, it's like you get used to seeing somebody. It's like a TV show, and then they go off for like a decade. You be like, I don't even remember what happened in the first episode. So y'all be gone too damn long. You see what I'm saying? There's a such thing as being gone too damn long. So, abundance is here. Abundance doesn't always mean money, but the King of Pentacles is about that money. Okay? But it's also about your duty, your job. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Big Taurus energy I'm feeling. Like Taurus energy is a mentor. Taurus energy is, I made a vow that I was going to do this, or I was about this, or this is what I'm doing. Like when you make a vow, you have two people kneeling down in front of a priest to speak whatever it is. It's like you can't just walk away like that. You made a vow. Do not worry is here. Yeah, the Seven of Wands is in the reverse, and the Strength card. So you may feel like there's a lot of negative energy, or there's a certain energy coming and you don't know how to protect yourself. Some of you guys need to get your protection up. Some of you guys, that's why sage your space is here. Also clean your space for some people. I know I'm big on my worst. The people I'm jealous of are people that do their laundry. And I heard somebody else, but I'm serious. People who do their laundry and fold it all in one day and put it up, I'm extremely jealous of them. Now, those people I'm jealous of, I'm extremely jealous of them folk, because like, how do you do that? Like, the only time I ever did that is when I was a new mom, because then like I had that whole nesting thing going on where everything had to be perfect. When I was a first time mom, I was like, now, they take care of themselves. I just, I'm jealous of those people. My mom is like that. She could do laundry and then, it'll be all done and put up. I'll be looking at her like, what is wrong with you? Anyway, I'm very jealous of you people out here that can do that task. That is not, I know how to do a lot of things, but that ain't one of them. I bribe the hell out of my kids. I'd be like, I give you $10 Roblox if you. So yeah, get your protection back up for some of you guys. We have the Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Empress again. So again, I'm feeling Eight of Pentacles. Time to get to work. Fear. Queen of Swords, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups from the heart. I'm getting an energy of a lot of us are being hard on ourselves. And I don't know. It's like some of us, like me, for instance, I'm just going to, I don't know. Like some people, like I know some of my clients I've talked to who want to do videos, or they want to, like, let's say they want to show a workshop on how to do something. They're worried about how people are going to perceive them physically. So they're not ready to, you know, get out there and, you know, do it. And I get it. I totally get it. What made me get into tarot card reading? A broken heart. A broken heart. A broken heart led me to tarot. Yeah. It leads a lot of people. Just, broken hearts is the number. I mean, that's what leads a lot of people to their spiritual awakening. Sometimes it's a, and it wasn't over a man. It was more so of a loss with a family member, or the loss of not having a family member in my life anymore. Is, you know, wanting answers. And a lot of times we used to go to church or something like that. But a broken heart is usually what is the straw that breaks the camel's back. And then it's one of those situations where either I'm going to take myself out of this world, or I'm going to search for some type of truth, answer, and clarity. And, you know, how you guys doing? I'm here now talking to you guys. And again, if you would have told me years ago that this is something I'd be doing, I would have told you, back up. You know, I'd have been like, oh, hell no. But we're here now. All right, so time to shine for the collective, for you guys out here. The Knight of Wands. It's go time. It's go time. The Knight of Wands. The Seven of Wands is here. Rise up. Okay. Page of Wands wanted to come out. Speak up. Right ear ringing. We have the Star, Aquarius, and the Chariot. Ain't them, yo, what's the song I'm hearing? Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I forgot how it goes. But you get what I'm trying to say. So ain't no stopping you now, okay? Once you start going, I think these blocks or whatever you got going on, you're protected. The Hierophant. Say less. Some of you guys, the Hermit is here. This is your journey. This is what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be Inspector Gadget. That's what you about to be, Inspector Gadget. Okay? So, time to shine is here. When it's time to go, it's time to go. Sage your space. Yeah, the Knight of Wands came out again. Sage your space. The Queen of Wands energy. When you are saging your space with the Queen of Wands energy, I would listen to music. I would be dancing. I would vacuum. I would open up all the windows. I would let my children sage. Sage over your children. I'm just saying, sage over your tools, your everything. Just clean. Some of you guys, we need to clean our altars. Because I know I'm really bad at that. Like my altar, I don't like touching stuff. I like to leave things the way it is. But after a while, every now and then, I got to go in there and, slowly go through and clean everything. But, yeah, the Ace of Cups is here for and this is, again, lighting our candles. The Queen of Wands, this is the Fire Queen. She came out. She's the Passion Queen. So it's about her passion, her intention. Be careful of what your intention is when you are saging. And she's also the Boundaries Queen too, right there with the Queen of Swords. She puts up energy boundaries in our house. So as you are doing it, you have to be speaking the energy of what you want to protect against. Don't just be out here willy-nilly saging. Be like, I want to keep away, anyone that comes near wants to harm me or my family, my children, anyone who means me harm, anyone who's trying to hurt me, hurt my abundance, manipulate my mind. Like, be very clear, go in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no robbers. I don't want no stealers. I don't want no molesters. I don't want no beaters. I don't want no, and men do the same thing. I don't want no hoe. you know, full show, you know, like just cleanse your area, cleanse your space. If you've been outside for years, throw them old sheets away. Hell, throw the mattress away if you can afford a new one. Get you a whole new mattress. Get you a whole new dude. I know some people, they'll change up their whole bedroom. You know, they'll just... And they got it nowadays where y'all can paint the wall and peel it off. Can you believe that? They got peel-off paint now. I don't know about this with my children because they'll look like Wolverine got to the room. But I'm just saying they got peel-off paint for people who are renters. And then they have these things now where you can just... like, let's say you want to make like a wood backdrop in your room. You can just stick it on the wall and then peel it off. Like, there's so many different ways nowadays to change your space in an area and just completely, you know, give yourself a completely different vibe. So for some of you guys, and you can do it on a budget. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go get some poster boards, spray them bitches up. You know what I'm saying? And stick them on the wall. Who's going to know? It's your room. It's just, y'all, a lot of y'all, you know, are very creative. So get creative, okay? But sage your space for some of you guys who do sage. And look into the different type because there's a lot of different sages. So look into the different sages. Don't just, you know, get sage to be getting sage. Like, take your time, research the sage, and see what it is that you need because a lot of different things. Sometimes sages stink. All sages don't smell good. Some sages you be like, golly. But it need to. It need to stink. Sometimes stuff need to stink. And I'm not saying stink. I'm just saying all sages aren't sweet smelling. You know, most of the sages have a very bitter smell. Or they have a very distinctive smell because it's the type of you know, root they using. So some of them may be a little off-putting, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, off-putting is good to me because then it's ruffling whatever I need to do on my inside. Because most of the times people who don't like sage, I be like, Because my children love sage. The minute I start saging, they be like, I love that you sage. So I know when somebody come around me and they ain't good, they be like, you know, face all scrunched up and whatnot. I'll be like, part of the problem. See? You part of the problem. All right. Let's move on to the oracle cards here. Let's see what we got for the collective. I've been studying these cards for the past couple of days. I've been studying them. So let's see what we got. I want to do about 3 sets of oracles, so I'm going to try not to get long-winded. I'm trying to get up through there. All right, we got this slice, the sleeve. You know what I'm talking about. It's that thing. You know what I'm saying? Looking like the damn Grim Reaper. This also gives me harvest time. August is harvest time. We have sudden, unexpected accident. Oh my God. Cut, release, harvest, liberate, shock, ripping off the Band-Aid, surprise, and a reckoning. Oh my God. We have man. Man popped out before when I was doing my own reading. You are the quadrant, a person you know, boyfriend, fiance, spouse, love, interest, masculine energy. All right, now. We have winding road. Okay. This says, take the long way. My grandma used to always say, long road brings sweat, but short road brings blood. Explore self-discovery. Be flexible. Patience is needed. Use tact. Explore personal growth, leisure, pace, and adventure. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone. All right, why is Sleeth here? Sleeth. And then let me tell you something. That's 10. We got 10, 20. We got 28 twice. So somebody could have been born on the 28th. Or something to do with 1010, which talks about stay focused. Yeah, we have, oh my gosh, that could be 10, 10, 10, because we got 10 here. 8 plus 2 is 10. And then, so 10, 10, 10. So there's some major stuff happening here. All right. All right, let's see. We have the focus and the healing into tree. I don't even know how to name these damn cards. But some of you guys have seen these decks on Etsy. All right, we have prejudice. Okay, so somebody who's been prejudiced, as you can see, this fish, they keeping out somebody's prejudice. I learned the word bigot. That's what a prejudiced person is, a bigot. Somebody who's prejudiced, okay? So this is somebody who's doing this is they about to go through a reckoning. Whoever this is, somebody who was trying to exclude somebody, their time is coming. I don't know who this is. I don't know. This could be at work. This could be, you know, a group of people or something like that. How you guys doing? But somebody who's being prejudiced. How you guys? I've been missing you guys too. Is about to get it. Clarify, man. All right, clarify, man. This is the quadrant, meaning this is who this is about. A man. We have past lives. So I don't know what this is. Somebody did this before in a past life. Or maybe somebody has a past life mission. Why is winding world here? And we have perfectionism. So somebody trying to be perfect. And they driving themselves crazy. Trying to be perfect. But something is a winding road. Something is... also, too, somebody could be prejudiced because of somebody could be mixed race. So they could be experiencing or will experience some type of prejudice. Meaning somebody is purposely trying to derail or stop someone because they're dating out of their race. So you know, you could be a black man dating a white woman, and this organization doesn't really respect you because you know they don't want white women in the organization. You know what I mean? Like that's prejudice, right? I mean it's racism, but you get what I mean. They're being prejudiced, and then you have let's say you got a whole bunch of girls and you know they're all big girls and you the only skinny girl. They're trying to like, girl, you can't even eat. You know, go on ahead and eat a little piece of celery stick. That's somebody, you know, they being funny, but it's double-handed. And vice versa. Like, girl, you know you can't fit into that. You know, it's vice versa, you know. So that, you know, it's they think they being funny, but it's not funny. You know, they think they funny. Anyway. Sometimes folks be funny, but you get what I'm saying. I know for me, like, if your child goes to a predominantly one-sided school, it's crazy because my child goes, like, let's say she was going to a Spanish school. The Spanish kids would be like, well, the Spanish kids were bullying. They was doing their own bullying with each other. But, like, the predominantly, like, Indian school, they'll, like, bully... you know, any other kid that's not, they very cliquish. Like, not trying to call out Indian people, but they are. Like, they'll be like, now they don't bully the white kids, but they will exclude the black kids and any other Middle Eastern kid. Like, they are very, I'll be like, y'all got some nerve. Anyway, but that's prejudice, okay? Like, it is racism, but you get what I'm saying? Like, they have a prejudice against people and their culture and something like that. Because, as you can see, you can't come up in here. You can't eat with us. You know what I mean? You don't have what we have going on. You're different. Your hair is different. Your nails are different. You know, I stand out like a sore thumb. I'm black. I got long nails. I got tats on my hand. Like, you know, I don't give it in. But you get what I'm saying? Okay, so what's this? Whatever this is, it's about to stop. All right? Yep. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone is not going to be able to do what, you know, something is about to stop. That's all I know. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone is going to stand up and say no, I believe. If that's not the case, then there's somebody trying to say no because of said prejudice, okay? It's one or the other. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. And the Five of Wands. So I do feel like somebody is overly emotional about something that ain't got nothing to do with their ass. I'm going to tell you that right now. And with the Three of Wands in the reverse, this is somebody who has blocked vision. This is somebody who's making obstacles where there don't have to be obstacles. This is someone who doesn't want this brand new start. They don't want this new beginning in this situation. They They want to block it. They don't want this wand to come into fruition. They don't want this new road to be built. They don't want this new nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because something about them wanting certain, they only want everything like this up in there with the Ten of Pentacles, everything like that in their community. The King and the Queen of Cups. Yep. Now, look, the King and the Queen of Cups are usually my white couple in tarot, but it doesn't have to necessarily be white people. It could just be, or should I say Caucasian, it could just be like the same. They just want the same like it was in the past. The Six of Cups. They want it like it was in the past. That's what they want, all in their situation, in their community, in their bloodline, with their money, with their people. They want the King and the Queen of Cups energy. You know, they want that thing here. And they feel threatened with the Five of Wands. They feel threatened, okay? They're causing a kerfuffle. The Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Four of Wands, and a Ten of Swords. So this person is trying to... they're telling their wives, or they're telling their women, or they're telling somebody at the job to avoid you. You know what I mean? Or somebody at the job is avoiding you. There's some type of pressure here. Okay? Like, you know, don't deal with this person. They're trying to affect your abundance. The Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, Page of Wands. Something about the way you speak is a blessing, because the Ace of Cups is behind the Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands here. So you could be very smart. The Six of Pentacles and a Magician. I don't think, let me tell you something. I feel like whatever this person think they doing, they gonna dig themselves in some damn type of hole. Whoever this prejudiced person is, because I feel like you're very, let me tell you something. The Queen of Swords is smart. Queen of Swords is clever. The Queen of Swords knows how to talk bullshit. You want to talk bullshit? We both can talk bullshit. Okay, they'll stare at you, and you'll stare at them. And they'll stare, like, you know, they'll stare at you like we both could just be staring. You know what I'm saying? She knows when to speak, when not to speak. Male or female, this is somebody who is smart. They've been around the block. Okay? Like, they can smell it, and they ain't gonna let you just talk to them any kind of way. All right? The Queen of Swords is very smart, very, very highly intelligent, very spiritually connected. You have to watch your words around the Queen of Swords. I told you, you got to watch your words around the Queen of Swords, because you say the wrong word and it's like, okay, now I'm on to you. Now I done locked in. You done messed up, right? You know, that's that King, that Queen of Swords energy. They're about the mind. So you can't fast talk. You can't just gloss all over that. And let me tell you something else about a Queen of Swords. Just because they not saying something doesn't mean they ain't peeped what you said. For the people in the back. Just because they ain't said nothing does not mean that they ain't heard you and they ain't took notes. That's that Aquarius energy. They the whole fact. The principle, but the facts. They about them facts. So while you sitting here, they over there fact. The Libra's like law. Gemini's like, oh, okay, I'm 10 steps ahead of you mentally. You know what I mean? So that's that air sign energy. And you do not have to have air in your chart. You could just have high discernment. And having high discernment is knowing when to speak your truth and when to just understand that there's no need to argue with idiots. Everybody doesn't deserve your breath. And we need our breath. It's a part of our spiritual way of communicating with one another. We don't have to say every damn thing. Okay? Just saying. The Nine of Pentacles is here. The Two of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. Eight of Swords. Three of Swords. Knight of Cups. Hangman. So there's somebody here. They're trying to figure out. Somebody's trying to figure out. Like, they want to throw you off. Destiny, Justice here, the King of Cups, fear. Like, this person is so fearful of whatever it is you got going on. This person is like, they're trying to figure out how to approach. But they're the hangman. They don't know, somebody don't know what the hell they doing. And if they're the King of Cups in the reverse, male or female, this is somebody that is an emotional manipulator. Yeah, the Four of Swords, death. This person is thinking crazy. What the hell? Clarify the Four of Swords, death. Or somebody is seeing something in their dream. Seven of Swords. So look, let me tell you something. PSA, I ain't trying to scare nobody. But whoever this person is, something wrong with them. The Four of Swords and death and the Seven of Swords is somebody that you need to watch out for. They're not trusted. They're not to be trusted. Okay. Why the Seven of Swords? Why the Seven of Swords? Judgment. The Six of Wands is in the reverse. So this is somebody who you make this person feel bad or you make this person look bad. This person, I'm going to clarify the Emperor. Four of Cups. You make this, okay, you could have, yeah. Whoever this person is, I feel like this is a distorted masculine, or this is a very strong feminine energy that is hell-bent on getting their way. They could be very demanding and controlling and, unwilling to compromise. Yeah, Two of Swords, the World. They don't know what they're doing. Yeah, this person is, whoever this is, they're emotionally disturbed. They're the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords. So this person is extremely heartbroken. They are thinking of they could be thinking of not being here. Is what I'm saying. Somebody could just be having, like, that's when the devil, because when you in that Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, that's when you on the floor and you asking God, why is this happening to me? Even if you don't even believe in God, you could be screaming to the universe, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? I don't even want to be here anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe this happened to me, And so when stuff like this, when a person is experiencing something like this is when that devil energy creeps in and says, yeah, you're not supposed to be here. You're and it just talks to you and it convinces you that, you're the problem and the world would be better without you in it. And that's when you have to, that strength card comes in. You got to have that fight in you. You have to be bold and you have to say, I'm not alone and I'm going to be okay. You know what I mean? So this person, some of you guys, this person is definitely, maybe someone is being bullied by someone and now someone is feeling that way. I'm not sure, but this is never a good look. And I pray for whoever this is, because that's never a good look. That's never a good look. I mean, I used to live up top in New York, and I didn't know I was black until I came down here to Atlanta. And then I realized somebody let me know that I was black. And I was like, oh, living in New York, I just figured I was just a little girl running around, the streets with the rest of the kids. Never really even understood. I mean, I didn't. I really didn't think about color when I was in New York. I didn't. I guess I'm a millennial. And I came down here to the South. The black people let me know I was black. The white people let me know. Everybody let me know I was black. I was like, okay, I get the memo. I'm black. You know what I'm saying? So it was a completely different world coming down here. And that was when everybody was moving down here, when the Olympics, everybody was moving down to the South. It was like a big migration from the North to the South, if anybody remembers that. So we have the man here, and then we have past lives. So let's see what that's about. Clarify this man in past life. You may have met this man before in a past life. This could be a man that you dealt with in your past. All right. Clarify, man. We have the Queen of Swords and the Fool. Well, why in the world is she coming out? We have the Nine of Swords. There's a feminine energy here. Seven of Pentacles. So, one or two things is happening. This masculine exhibiting feminine energy. This masculine could be in his Queen of Swords, which means he is overthinking about a female, or he's overthinking about something. He's stressed out. Now, if you're a man and you know you ain't stressed out and you're not, you know, mentally depressed or anything, there's a feminine energy here in your energy that you could have had a past life relationship with, that you've broken up with, done this before. The Queen of Swords sometimes can be an ex. But this person is the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So this person, they have a fear that their time is running out on something. Okay, somebody could have spoke or impulsively did something. We have the Two of Wands here and the Knight of Pentacles. Someone is trying to figure out what's their next move. They are on a mission. This person is on a mission, but they're trying to figure out what to do. They could be trying to figure out where they're going to live, or they're trying to figure out their next, how they're going to build here, because something could be unstable at one location. So they're trying to get some type of stability. Okay. Page of Swords. Somebody is watching. The Empress is here. Page of Swords, Empress. So we got somebody here. We got somebody here. Watch. Okay. Oh, watch. Okay, let me see. Clarify this Queen of Swords more. Can I get a little bit more of this Queen of Swords? The Hierophant in the reverse popped out. This person could be abusing their authority. If they're over people, meaning they make the rules, but they break the rules type of energy. This could be someone who morally, with the Seven of Pentacles here, they lack discipline, or they are extremely rigid. Okay, clarify this Queen of Swords. We have the Lovers. So this could be a Taurus or a Gemini here, but this is giving ex with that Lovers energy. This could be an ex-wife or ex, you know, just the ex. I'm not sure. They're thinking about the bigger picture here. The Four of Swords is here. This person could be an overthinker. Okay, with that Nine of Swords energy. Yeah, the Devil is here. All right, so this person is quite controlling with the Devil energy here. This person is controlling. This person is could be obsessed. Clarify this Devil energy. Capricorn. Somebody could be a Capricorn. We have Strength in the World. Somebody could be a Leo. Two of Swords. And the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Someone is trying to, someone is a coward. This person could be at a distance from you, but this person is a coward. They don't want you to know, I'm hearing how much they hate you. Like someone hates you, okay? I don't know what this could have something to do with a man. Okay, and some of y'all don't even know what's going on. Yes, babe. What is that?
In this show, like this.
I have that deck.
You do?
Mm-hmm. What you watching? I got tarot cards in it.
It doesn't. It's called Babysitter's Club. It's nothing about cards. It was just like very surprising that I had cards.
Yeah, I have that deck.
Yeah, we'll bring you back dessert. They do a carrot cake and
Okay. It's on everything. Clarify the Devil. The Nine of Pentacles and the Princess of Wands. So someone is talking about how you look. The Page of Wands is like, ooh, I'm interested. It's big topic. It's about it's about what you look like, okay? Page of Wands is like, oh, you know, your face, your hair, your nails, your teeth, your body, with the Nine of Pentacles attached to it. Like someone is obsessed with it. The Two of Swords is here. This person could have never even seen you in person. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, Justice, and the Hierophant. So somebody, it's like, how can I put it? They feel like they have the authority to judge you, whoever this is. The Five of Cups is here. Two of Wands. This is a sad person. And the High Priestess. This person is secretly missing you, or this could be an ex-friend for some of my feminine energy, or this is somebody that is resentful towards you. They have a lot of resentment, you know, towards you. If this is a masculine here. Three of Pentacles. This is a third party. Two of Pentacles. This person is comparing themselves to, if you're a man, they're comparing this woman in your life to them, whoever this is. Or if you're a female, this person is comparing themselves to you. And you could, because there's a man here, maybe you're dealing with the man, or they like the man you're with. I don't know what's wrong with this person, to be completely honest with you. But this person is comparing. I know that much. Yeah, you not bothered here. Whoever this is, you over here minding your own collard greens, baby, with your cornbread and your meat. And this person is, you know, they in a kerfuffle. This person is thinking about you, is what I'm getting. The Page of Swords is a watching card. It's also a communicating card. Let me see. Let me look a little bit into why the Page of Swords is here. Clarify the Page of Swords. Justice and the High Priest. This person is secretly watching. The High Priestess is here. The King of Cups is here. The Fool. I guess they're trying to see why is this man so open. And the Four of Swords. This masculine Eight of Wands at once, and the Three of Pentacles, the Magician. I think this person, if you are dating someone or with someone and there's an ex in a picture, I think this person is trying to figure out, especially if you're a spiritual person, what the hell happened and how did this happen? And I've been getting this for the past 2 days. There's a feminine energy out here that feels like the reason why this masculine is into this woman is because she put some type of spell work on him. Now, I don't know, because there's women out here doing it. They are out here making them salads and, you know, getting it together and feeding it to the man. So, maybe, I don't know. But there's somebody here watching. Clarify the Empress. See if this is a good Empress or a bad one. Let's see. Clarify the Empress. Six of Swords. The Five of Wands. The Five of Swords in the reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune. I think when this person thinks about you, they become jealous. And I think they can't stand the fact that they get jealous. I think this person feels as if they're better than you. I think this person feels like you don't deserve what you got going on. I feel like this person is, they talk about you in a very negative way. You could have accomplishments, but they downplay your accomplishments. They, you know, anybody could do that. You know what I'm saying? Type energy. I could do that. Or, you know, if you have been like, I have some, I mean, I'm not trying to brag anything, but I have some homegirls that it's, or people I know, they've always been good with money, but they struggled with finding love, or sometimes they struggled with finding money and love, you know. And then you could have a homegirl or a guy, or you could be a dude, and your dude always gets the good girls, you know what I'm saying? You always end up with some raggedy, you know what I mean? You be like, I don't understand, man. You always get the good girls, you know. And he could have been a bad boy, but for some reason he always end up with the good girls, the girls that love him, take care of him, you know, put him up on the pedestal, da 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 da. And you be like, why in the world, you know, does this person always end up with a good job and da 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 da? It's not fair. And it's like, what's for you is for you, okay? And sometimes you attract what the hell you are, you know. And so, and okay, let me take that back. I remember one time I was talking to this man who was trying to talk to me, but I remember him saying, don't pray for love, don't ask the universe for love. And I looked at him like, why would you say that? You know, why would you not ask the universe for love? He was like, because you'll get a lot of broken hearts. And I was like, and I mean, I understood what he was saying, you know, because when you are asking for someone to come into your life to love you, you need to be very specific. Okay, that's one thing. You know, it's like telling your mom you want a hamburger and then she comes home with everything on the burger that you didn't ask for. You like, I don't want pickles. I don't want cheese. I don't want ketchup. You never said it. You said you wanted a burger, and that's what your ass got. Whatever you don't like, you can either eat it or take it off. That's how it is with the universe. You just ordering, and you're not being specific about what it is you want on your sandwich. So if you ordering your sandwich, when we go into the Subways and to the Publixes and the Krogers and whatever, and we're very specific about how we want them to put our salad together and everything. But then you talking to the universe, can you just send me somebody in my life to love me? Boom, you end up pregnant. There you go. You got somebody that love you. You just need to be careful. You know what I'm saying? How you speak to the universe, okay? Again, send a man in God's image. Again, there are so many gods out here. You got to be specific. You may get the god of war. You may get the god of this, the god of gluttony. You need to be very specific about what the hell you asking for, okay? I want a man that loves children, but he don't love them too much. I want a man that loves women, but he don't beat them. I want a man that is spontaneous, but he ain't gonna leave me out here in the lurch. You know, I want a man that likes to travel, but he understands that ain't nothing wrong with being in the house as well. I want a man that gets money, but he also likes to save. You know, like, it need to be, spend the whole day talking to God. I mean, the whole day. On the ride to work, talk to him about it. While you at work, minding your business, talk to him about it. When you're sitting on the toilet. And another thing, talk to him about it. Before you go to sleep, talk to him about it. You can talk to him about it for a whole month. Prayer is not one day thing. You could be in a whole month of just prayer about what kind of person you want to come into your life. And when you're done with that prayer, let it go. Don't keep praying about it. After you done said everything you needed to say, let it go. Move on and go on about your business. And allow the universe to do what it's going to do. Move around. Start up an organization. Go to the gym. Refurbish some furniture. Bake a cake. Do some nails. Learn how to do makeup. You know, you always want to do makeup. Learn how to take a makeup class. Take a hair class. Braid a dummy. You know, you can buy dummies from Amazon with the stand and literally sit at home and practice styles on a dummy. You can go to the Sally's and get all the stuff you want. If you want to color hair, all you got to do is buy you a $50 dummy with a stand. Watch a video on YouTube, go to the store, buy it, and practice doing coloring on mannequins. Next thing you know, you a colorist. All I'm saying is, do something. If you a man, flip-flop it. Paint a house. You know? Shoot. So, that's my thing about transmuting energy. And then flip-flop it when I'm talking to my men when you want a woman. You know what I'm saying? Don't just say I want a woman that can cook and, you know, she's pretty and she got a nice booty and, you know, be for real. Okay? And maybe sometimes y'all will get what you asking for. That's why. And some people don't. intentionally, like the other day I was having a conversation and I said, you know what this store needs? This store would be great if they had, you know when you go to Costco and they give you samples? I was like, this store would be great. That store is wonderful. If they just had samplers, that store would be off the chain. We get in the store, and guess what's standing in the store? Samplers. And I'm like, oh my gosh. It's stuff like that. It's the little things. And sometimes we just brush it off. Oh, that's just a coincidence. Ain't no damn coincidence, okay? You can speak. There is a way of tapping into that vibration where you really can. Now, the bigger the ask, the more the intention, the more work is required on our part. That's what I'm learning. Like, you have to put yourself in position and mentally, physically sometimes, because a lot of times we see people, they ask for things and they were never ready for it. And that's when you crash out. You know, we see people who have money and they just do the most ridiculous stuff with it. And we be like, why in the world would you do that? And that's because they're not serving God. They're serving another master. They made a deal. Okay, they made a deal that if you give me this voice, if you give me this pen to write these lyrics, if you give me this whatever to make this deal, I'll do your bidding. I'll make sure I block this person. I'll make sure I do this. I'll make sure I'll do that. If you allow me to get in, and they make that deal. And that's why some people, they come up here and they look so nice and they look so good, but yes, so they blocking everybody because they made that deal. They made that deal. And a lot of times those people are in powerful positions. People who work for the devil, high-ranking people who work for the devil are in high-ranking positions. Their job is to stop God's children. Okay? That's why that winding road is here. Their job is to make it as long as possible that you somehow give up because it's taking too damn long. You know, it's just taking too long. How long does this... how long does this have to take? Does Glamour make this is the damn filter. Man. Oh, you talking about somebody, you must be talking about somebody else. Cause if you call that Glamour magic, then okay. Shit, glamour away then. I just don't like the way makeup fell on my face. But you could be talking about somebody else. I prefer this thing. I am all over the place. I like being, if you don't like the way I read, then you can go on, there's readers who are very, how can I put it, organized, okay? I'm very, not me. I was about to say, because I'm telling you right now, if you don't like it, I'm telling you can go somewhere else. And I'm going to tell you why I took it like that. Because sometimes when I'm doing readings, that's why I practice so much, is so that I don't, because the ADD kicks in. And I want to just go on a tangent, and I have to remember to pull it in. So, yeah, I'm going to get off of this and move on. Sorry to the person, if that's not what you were doing. My dude do that. He be saying stuff sometimes, and I be like, oh, you talking about me? No, I'm talking about you. You need to be clear. Because now I think we about to box. You know what I'm saying? I don't even be knowing who he talking about. Okay? So, just, you got to let me know. Because I'm already... You talking about me? So. I'm not even talking about you. Oh, I thought you was trying to box. I ain't know, You like wearing makeup? I don't. Especially in the summer. I feel like it gets on everything. And, I just don't. I don't like it. I love it when it's on me, done professionally, and I look pretty. I'd be like, oh, snap. But I always feel like when people put makeup on me, it makes me look like a drag queen or something. No shade to the drag queens. But it's like they overdo it for me. Like they exaggerate my features. And I be looking like, who the fuck is this bitch? Like, I don't like it. So the eyelashes is enough for me. That's my makeup. Some eyelashes with some lip gloss. And I'm good to go. But other than that, nah, I can't just... I'm going to change, though. I'm going to change because I want more things with this page and with this world and everything I got. I want to create. So I'm going to force myself to maybe change my makeup. You know what I mean? Maybe I need to change my makeup and use makeup that's not so heavy. you know, because it's all in the mind, you know. There I go getting restricted again. Yeah, so so somebody definitely doesn't like me. How you doing? Whoever doesn't like me. All right, let's go on ahead and move on to Winding Road and Perfection. Why is Winding Road here? I love you guys too, but there's somebody here that has a vendetta. How you guys doing? All right, Winding Road. All right, let's see. Two of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So yeah, there is something here that you're doing. Thank you to love. They're just gonna have to deal with it. The King of Pentacles is here and the Two of Cups is here. So King of Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It's like that go energy. I feel like you ain't gonna give up. The King of Pentacles is a very like hands-on type of person, very practical. With the Justice card here, Libra, there's a way to do things. Okay, the Libra energy is there's a way to do things. Libras are extremely resourceful as well with thinking. They usually know a lot of people who can get the job done. I call them like my social butterflies. They are like Geminis too, but Libras are really like, they know they can put a spread together. They can put a party together. Libras really are like the, you know, they could be politicians. Like they know how to organize things, okay? Mentally put things together. And then you throw that King of Pentacles energy in there. This is somebody that's not only gonna be smart enough to know how to manage the situation, but they have the patience. The King of Pentacles understands that there's going to be a problem, but I'm the man. I'm the man for the problem. I'm here. You know, I know already that there's going to be a problem and I'm going to have to fix it. And where others get frustrated, fire sign, and just say, I don't want to do this. They're like, no, there's a way to do this. You just need to calm down. Let's think about it, you know? And so we need people like that in our life. So I pray this person is coming into your life to help you down this winding road, whoever this King of Pentacles energy is, or this is you stepping into that King of Pentacles energy, which is the energy of being logical and being patient and understanding that when you are planting seeds and you are in a season of abundance, that it may take 1, 2, 3 years. But when you look back, you're going to be like, woo, I did that. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. I think it's the TikTok, actually. I don't really think it's a person. I think it's the people on TikTok that are doing this to certain people. So it is what it is. You know, because what they're saying that they're restricting me on is fake engagement. And I think they want to get me upset or something like that. I don't know. So they restrict people from viewing me. Aaliyah, stop that. I'm on live.
Sorry, I was just coughing.
Okay. So that's on that. So let's move on. Let's do a little love reading and we're going to get up out of here. Let's do a little love reading for my lovers out here. This for my lovers. Let's do a little love. Let's do a little love reading. Thank you, David, for the love. All right. Let's do a little love reading. Show me love. Love you guys. Girl. The babies are always both of my girls are like that, actually. Come on, love. You know you love me. Love. Show me love. Let me get one card. All right, now let me get one card. Give me one card. Not all these cards. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I may need to buy some new ones because they toe up. Let me not say that too loud. My dude go, buy more cards. Better use them raggedy cards. Love. All right, I'm just going to pull from the top. Show me love, spirit. A card for love. In a second, I'm about to just pull one from... Okay, thank you. Date, flirt, play, just for fun. Oh, I'm protected. Thank you so much, sweetie, with the umbrella. Thank you, baby. All right. So we have date, flirt, and play just for you. So there's something here where you're going to be... Some of you guys need to go on a date. You know, some of y'all don't know if somebody's flirting with you. You know, maybe you need to be a little bit more playful. Maybe somebody want to do something fun, like go to a bounce house or something. Thank you so much, baby, for the heart. That's so sweet. Thank you, sweetie. Aw, love you too. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, love. Express your love, okay? So express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Now, if you are a male, this is for you. If you like the woman, go let the woman know that you like her. You know what I'm saying? We are not, I know women are very intuitive, but we are not mind readers, okay? We can't just, you know, we need to know. You need to let us know, like, I like you. I really think you're a cool person. You know, do you want to go on a date? That usually works. That's, you know, just calm like that. Hey, how you doing? I know you're always looking like you're zooming through here, you know, but I just want to take you out for a coffee one morning. It doesn't, you know, stop anything in your day. You know, that's a good way, you know. And ladies, if somebody is trying to pursue you and you like the person, don't play so coy. Don't be playing mind games. Well, I want to see if he really gonna check. You know, you don't be doing all of that. All right, express your love. You'll turn somebody off that's actually a cool person because they ain't about games. We have love yourself first. Boy, this is one of the biggest ways you can get love in your life. If you want love in your life, love yourself first. Okay, what does that mean? Date yourself, but not just date yourself. Do activities with yourself. Like, I'm the queen of hobbies. There's a whole store called Hobby Lobby. They got Michael's, I'm sure there's some more. There's thrift shops. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many things you can get into by yourself. Enjoy time with yourself. A lot of people are lonely. Okay? A lot of people are that L word. They're lonely. You know, they don't know how to be with themselves. They don't, because they don't want to. A lot of people can't even sleep without the TV being on because they don't want to hear anything. They don't want to hear their thoughts. They don't want to think about what they said. Some people are overthinkers. And so they keep the TV on so that it drowns out their thoughts. And I'm here to tell you, cut the TV off. Okay? And listen. And it can be, I've had moments before where I've laid in the bed and literally sat up like, I can't believe I did that. Or I can't believe I said that. But I needed to make peace with it. I need to reckon with it. I need to understand that that type of behavior is not acceptable moving forward. Or I peeped game. Like that other day when they told me they sent me an extra large pizza and I paid $24 and it was actually a large pizza, which is really $16.99. And I'm going to talk to boss lady about that. I ain't forgot about that pizza. But I'm just saying, I remembered about the pizza. And so it be moments like that. So that's why, you know, peace and quiet sometimes come back on a pepperoni. And so I'm gonna love yourself. Love yourself first. And I know she know who I am. Cause when I call, they be like, you want to get the da-da-da-da-da-da-da? And I be like, yeah. No, I call them way too much. I know who the drivers are, who deliver, and everything. It's like that movie. I don't know, that movie with Sandra Bullock when she was alone and she was ordering the Chinese food and she used to order all that Chinese food. I forgot the name of that. and they knew who she was. And then to the end, she was ordering a whole bunch of Chinese food, and she was like, this is for 2 people now. She was all happy. I was like, you go ahead, Sandra. I forgot what that was. Reconciliation. Some of you guys are, oh, it's Miss Congeniality? It was? No, it wasn't. It was not. Because Miss Congeniality, he was at her apartment at this movie. He never came to her apartment at the end of this movie. I forgot what this was, but it wasn't Miss Congeniality because I just watched that the other day, which I love. It wasn't Pretty Woman. Oh, trust me. And that wasn't Sandra Bullock. That was, who was in Pretty Woman? That other lady. But they look alike. Y'all, stop. I forgot that lady's name. In Pretty Woman. Oh my gosh. Julia Roberts. That's Julia Roberts. Okay. We have reconciliation. Email Robert. It could be something like that. I don't know. But she was an undercover or something. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Well, undercover FBI is in Miss Congeniality. But anyway, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Look, we gonna sit up here and go. I love me a good movie now. Okay. I love it. Okay, reconciliation. So somebody could be reconciling with you. Someone from your past is returning. Okay? Ooh, somebody want to reconcile with some of you guys. Now look, don't beat me up now in the comments. No, I don't want nobody from the past. No, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy who can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side. You know, I'm not talking about, you know, that scrub. That's not something you want. Cool. We got unexpected here. And then we got trust. So you need to trust the process. Okay. So we have reconciliation. When we talk about love too with reconciliation, for some of you guys, this could be friendship. For some of you guys, this could be like, let's say you and a friend, a family member had a disagreement and y'all broke apart for a while and then y'all reconcile because we're talking about love. And this could be y'all coming back together. This is unexpected, so you need to have trust. For some of you guys, it may not necessarily be, it doesn't have to always be an intimate partner. It could actually be a friend, a family member, or somebody you were with that there was genuine love between you and this person or these people, and y'all just had a nasty falling out, and then y'all find a way to reconcile. You know what I mean? So that's where I've also gotten with reconciliation, because sometimes I know I used to be so hurt and tunnel visioned about a guy that I didn't even see that other things were reconciling in my life. My relationships with my children were reconciling. My relationship with my mother was reconciling. My relationship with my grandmother was reconciling. Like all these other relationships were reconciling, and I was so busy looking, you know, over here, not realizing that love is all around me. It's not just from a man to me, but it's also the love I get from my children and the love I get from family members and friends and people who who patron me. You know, sometimes people who patron me and them, we will fall out because they don't see, you know, what I see, and I'm not understanding what they need from me, and then we'll just kind of separate, and then we'll reconcile, you know. But there's always, it was never no bad blood, and there was always love, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's not always necessarily you know, the other stuff. What's up, baby?
Nothing much.
Okay, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Okay, I'm almost done. Okay? No problem. I'm doing a love reading. Okay? I'm just trying to figure out which card I want to use, because this card get a little petty, so I'm not going to use this one. I'm gonna see what this will give me. You know what? I haven't used these in years. I'm gonna use these. This is a love reading. Show me reconciliation. Lord, this is dusty. Show me reconciliation. Pick that up, baby. Reconciliation. Thank you. Thank you. We have the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is going to be very emotional for you. I feel like this is a place where you're emotionally stable. You've grown. Whoever this is that's coming towards you has grown emotionally, or you've grown up emotionally. Like, you're not the same person back then. When this reconciliation comes, you've healed. The Queen of Cups heals herself emotionally. Okay? Or this person has healed themselves. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords, so definitely expect some type of communication. We have the Page of Swords here. You could have learned something. You could have taught yourself something, or this person, you know, we have light bulbs, so a light bulb could have went off about a situation. And then we have the Four of Wands. This person could speak to you at a celebration, okay? I feel like there's going to be a party, something going on. Some of you guys, if you're like me, I don't go to parties. I'm never going to be at no damn celebration. So, like, you know, this ain't for me. But sometimes it's an unexpected event. So years from now, you may go to an event just because, you know, you were called to go to this event. And that's when this person may be there, or the situation may arise. And you have a chance to reconcile the situation. That's all I'm saying. And they're going to talk to you. But at this time, you will be emotionally ready, stable, and you would have grown in time. Seven of Pentacles takes time. Okay? Seven of Pentacles takes time. It takes, this person is, you know, it's going to take time to grow these seeds. So this may be 7 years from now. This may be years from now that this reconciliation, some of you guys could have just fell out with the person, or you already know who this is, and then years later this person pops up and you're like, wow, look what the cat drug in. That's very beautiful, babe. That's not how you spell your name, though.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I drew that. Yes, I did. Drew that.
Yes.
All by myself.
Okay, baby.
I drew that.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. The Two of Wands is here. The Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So,
Look what I drew, Lise. Look what I drew.
here comes trouble. This person misses you when they come in to reconcile. I don't think you trust this person. You could have held back. Look at you with your pocketbook. This person could have stole from you. Some of you guys, this person could have stole money, or they stole time, or they did something. Somebody was a thief here. Okay? Could have caused you great sadness. Could have caused you great sadness. The Two of Pentacles is here, the Moon. I feel like some of you guys... I'm trying. Would you please? Okay. The Two of Pentacles is here. And the Moon. Okay, the Moon is Pisces, Cancer energy. The Two of Pentacles, I believe, is Capricorn energy. So you don't know if this person is real or if this person is fake. There was a male reader. This he was like a physicist, this white guy, and he never showed his face. But he used to always say that she got her booty on the front. He used to always say that. He'd be like, yeah, the girl with the booty on the front. And I'd be like, what is wrong with him? But now that I look at it, anyway, something wrong with that man. I wonder whatever happened to him. I forgot his name. Anyway, he never believed in spirits. He was very like mathematical about his readings. Anyway, but he nevertheless he could read. He could read. I learned how to read these cards because of him. Very good at reading these cards. So yeah, the reconciliation, the Ten of Wands, the World, and the Hangman. So I do feel like this person is going to become enlightened. I feel like this person could have caused you a lot of baggage, emotional baggage. Yeah, whoever this is caused you a lot of emotional baggage. Some of them could have try to stop your growth. So this reconciliation may not be with this person's. For some of you guys, this could be your kids or a family member. So there could have been a person that was a cause of a situation, and there will be reconciliation for some of you guys. Or a family member or a loved one. Like, let's say your dad married this woman and, you know, you haven't heard from him because the woman is taking up all his time and he no longer communicates with you guys. There will be reconciliation. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be forever. You know what I mean? Or vice versa. Your mom, you know, got married and now she's acting weird. And you're like, what happened to you? Like, you don't come around no more. There will be reconciliation is what I'm trying to say. It's not over. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do one more. Express your love. Express your love. They want you to express your love. The Star. God darn it. See, these cards are so old, they stick to themselves. The Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups. I'm about to get irritated. I'm telling you that right now. You know what?
Mommy?
Yes.
Instead of getting irritated, watch this very relaxing thing.
Thank you, baby, for that.
Painting process.
All right, I gotta read that. Express your love. That's more like it. Express your love. Express your love. The Three of Pentacles came about. Express your love. Maybe this third party is gonna help you express your love. And then we have the Six of Swords. Iron sharpens iron. Okay? Something about the way you think. Maybe somebody comes in who actually helps you think different. I'm a fixed sign. So again, I get fixated on doing things a certain kind of way. Usually somebody else comes in and says, you can do it a different way. You know, there's another way to handle this. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, you're right. I can do it another way. You get what I'm saying? You have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. There's somebody here. And yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. I put fair exchange. So there's somebody here who it's like if you open up, they open up. If you hold them back, they gonna hold back type energy. And then we have the Four of Cups here, right? No. Yeah, this is the Four of Cups. And over here I put fake and then I put real. So it's all about you. Don't express your love when somebody being fake. When people are being fake, I'm telling you, like, keep the fake love. Like, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead with all of that. The Moon, Three of Wands, Judgment, and the Eight of Cups. So there could be people who, like, you could express your love in different ways. Like, the way you express your love is not the way other people express their love. Somebody expresses their love with money. Somebody likes to buy people things. Somebody could express their love with, you know, high energy type of situation. You could be a very excitable person. You love to do things, and that's the way you express your love. Where some people are just more low key. Don't let nobody judge you, okay? Because of how you express your love. If you ain't hurting nobody, it ain't got it. They need to mind their business. You know what I'm saying? If they, a lot of times, some of you guys express your love through music. You express your love through art. Some of you guys express your love by acts of service. You know what I'm saying? And some people may be like, man, please, you don't really love to do that. Don't nobody love to do that. But again, that's how they express their love. So don't let nobody like make you feel bad because, of the way you express yourself when it comes to love. Yeah, these people are just jealous. You got somebody here that's jealous. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then let me see. I already explained love yourself first. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So the more you love yourself, that energy of love comes in. And the same thing with money. And, you know, if you're a hater, you attract other haters. Okay. If you are a serial cheater, you usually prey on innocent people, or you attract, you know, people like yourself. Because a lot of times people who are, you know, out doing stuff, they prey on innocent people. People who are literally good-hearted people get preyed on all the time. So you got to ask God for discernment. Okay, because I know I did. I was like, God, please. I remember when I was going through it, I was like, God, please give me discernment, because I feel like I can't see nothing around this joint. I don't know what's going on. I mean, stuff was happening all over the place. And I was like, damn, just like that. Anyway, you guys, I'm a going ahead and get off this thing, because it's getting hot up in here. And I think I'll make some videos or something. Try to make some videos. I still got some studying to do with my cards. But I enjoyed my time with you guys. I always enjoy my time with you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. I remember our days back in the day. We would sit on this thing, you guys, for hours. I remember back in the day, we would just be on this thing for like, I don't even know if y'all got a job. I don't know if y'all was watching me at work. I don't know what y'all be doing. But we used to just be, we used to just be on this thing, y'all. So anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching. I really do. And I will see you guys soon, okay? I will. And we're going to pray for whoever or whatever it is that's trying to block my path or block our paths, and just ask that the Heavenly Father just remove them on out the way and make it where they only restrict themselves. They're not restricting what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? What is supposed to be will be. So this person's purpose is to stop, and I think my Heavenly Father is going to show them that they will be stopped, right? So amen on that, ashe on that. And you guys, I said amen, ashe. Thank you so much, Jada baby. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful Monday, and love you much.
Pray for your collective.
And yes, I do pray for my collective. Okay, I do. I pray for you guys. You guys are a wonderful collective, and
she's gonna repost.
And I'm gonna repost. Thank you. And I'm gonna repost. If you missed it, it's okay. I'm gonna post it on my YouTube page, Black Rose Tarot 8888. Okay, so
Don't get scammed.
it'll be okay. Yeah, don't get scammed. Thank you. Don't get scammed. They out here. All right, you guys.